Hi, I'm Debs and this is my book. It's a celebration of Coldplay and their 20 years career so far. I was working as a talent scout for Universal Records, and there's a convention in Manchester, which is where I'm from, and even though I was living in London at the time, I went up to Manchester and had a list of 54 unsigned bands, and there were about three maybe, that I'd never heard of before, and one was called the Coldplay. I arrived at this venue, I think they must have been just in the middle of their first song, and it was really quiet. There was something, I've got a feeling that Chris was just singing on his own at that point, and whatever happened in that moment, I just remember thinking, oh, wow, his voice was amazing. And what was really unusual about this convention is you really only get time to see 3 songs of each band, because they overlap ever so slightly and you've got to run around and see as many as possible. So I stayed for the whole set for Coldplay because they were just something mesmerising. It was mostly Chris's voice. The songs they were reminiscent of kind of like Jeff Buckley and that kind of, it wasn't very loud. It was, I'd say, atmospheric. But then obviously as soon as they finished I had to run off again and carry on seeing all the rest of the bands. But there was a card by the door that said Uber Bitch Promotions, and it was Phil Harvey's phone number, who was their then manager. So I took that with me and thought, give him a call. And so 3 days later when I got back to London, I gave him a call, and then we met up, and it was like I would say it's like a relationship when you work for a record label. You kind of ask a band out on a date and then see how it goes, and then obviously ultimately you want to marry them. But I never got to marry them because my boss wasn't quite sure. But yeah, we formed a really good friendship, and I helped them out, and yeah, 20 years later I'm still with them.